Don't forget to check out my Patreon where we have exclusive videos, link in description. We are doing NCT World 2.0, NCT Dream Mental Camping, Level Up Project, all seasons, Blackpink House, Twice TV, 16. We had Kingdom, Knowing Bros, Running Man, K-Dramas, and Hypen, GOT7, 17, and so much more. So link in description down below. Hey guys, Angie here, and today we have my photocard reveal haul, I guess you could say. It's my collection of photocards. Now I've finally started collecting properly photocards in some extent. There's different people who are way more serious about it, and I've looked up things, and there's some people who do things a certain way. I feel like I'm not one of those people. I am not like other girls, I guess. But I have a whole separate binder with cards that I trade, but I put them all the ones who are not like in the middle of a trade, I put them back in these binders so you can see my full collection. But I'll be discussing which ones I collect, who I collect, how I go about it, and picking out my favorite photo cards. But yeah, let's start with the fact that I have 4 binders. These are my 2 main ones. I have like a really small one just for BTS. This is my girl binder, my alt boy group binder, and then I have like a miscellaneous boy group binder because I mainly collected boy groups for a while, aside from a few girl groups, but now I have a whole binder for girl groups. And yeah, I feel like I just have a lot of guy groups that I mainly collect, but I have been getting way more into girl groups, so I probably will start putting some girl groups in the other binder. But for now, this is how it's going to go. I think we'll start with BTS just because I always kind of start with them, and they're a bit, they're their own binder, so we'll start with them. Like I said, I do have some cards that are like in the middle of trading, and therefore I've been holding off on this because I constantly keep trading cards. I'm like, well, I should wait until I get this card, or wait until this album comes, or whatever, but I haven't bought any albums. There's none that are coming, so thankfully that's done. And I do have cards I'm trading, but whatever, it's fine. I'll just do another update eventually. But I had a few cards in the middle of trading right now, so I do have some on the way, but whatever, I don't want to keep waiting. I also just did my nails. This nail's about to fall off, and I'm like, dang it, I should just start. So I just want my nails to look decent during this video. Okay, so this is the front of it, and honestly, I feel like a lot of people are so organized with their binders, and I feel like I'm such a mess because nothing looks neat. I tried to clean it up a little bit, and honestly there's no way to get it perfectly clean, but I have the essential edition, I guess. Is this the essential one? The whole OT7 collection with the butter photocard in the middle. Here's some miscellaneous random cards. And so how I usually do my binders is I have my bias first, then my bias wrecker, and then kind of just the rest of the members. I don't have a specific order for anyone else. It's just like bias and then bias wrecker. I don't know, I've noticed some people just have a binder for their biases, but I feel like those people collect like every single card, and I do not. I just kind of mainly try to do album, like Korean album cards. I barely collect Kino versions or Japanese versions or DVDs. If I happen to be lucky and my bias, like Taeyong here, is a DVD photo card, like this one's for the New York Love Yourself tour DVD, then I'll go with it and of course keep it. But other than that, I have had like my Jin Memories of 2019 photo card. I actually ended up trading him for 2 photo cards. Those are the 2 that are on the way. But yeah, I'm lucky and I have Taeyong DVD. Like this is I think the 4th muster or 3rd, and this is the Wing Store. Like, I've been pretty lucky in getting his photo cards for DVDs, but also apologies if you can hear the laundry. It's very loud right now. I love this one. This one I think is just like a random fan card that someone gave me, and I thought it was cute, so I just kept it. But yes, now we have Namjoon, who's my other bias. Oh, well, I want to go and pick my favorite photo card for my bias. I think my favorite for Tay is probably this one. Or I really like this one too. My favorite I actually don't have right now, but when I get it, I will add that in later. So here's Namjoon. I think this one's my favorite. And we have Yoongi, who's my bias wrecker, and I think this one's my favorite. I believe this is the, which one is it? This one's the 5th muster, so I think Tay's was the 4th or 3rd. So this is kind of where it gets a bit weird, because I don't have photo cards for every member, besides the ones that you get like the whole set. So these ones are from the toothbrush that I got like a couple years ago, and you get all the photo cards. But yeah, I have Jim in here. I would trade him, but there are a lot of, like, if I really like a photo card, I won't trade it, even if they're not my bias or anything. Like, I have certain ones I just won't trade. This one's that one. I would probably never trade him, like, never. And these ones are damaged, so, I mean, if anyone, I do add it to, like, my list if people are willing, despite it being, like, creased. But most of the time, they don't want it creased, so I keep it anyways, but I don't mind because I really like these photo cards. But yeah, and then we have Jungkook. I am pretty specific with this one because I want either the Tay version, or I'm just gonna keep it because it's so cute. And people are very picky with Tay. I don't blame them, but you know. And then we have, like, what are these called? FOMO photo cards or something? Like, fan-made ones. Some cute photo cards here. I got Yoongi for both of these, so I just have 2 Yoongis. Then we have some Polaroids that I got when I bought some Yoongi posters. And this is kind of messy, but these were for the Army Bomb, what's it called? The Map of the Soul version, I think. And this. Everything's so unorganized. This picture of Jin with the banana. I got these, I don't know, sometimes I'll just buy, like, if I buy light sticks, sometimes I just get random goodies with them. And then we have the notes for, I actually threw a lot of these away when I first started getting into BTS because I didn't know they were important. Or these, I think these ones were for the Army version, yeah. So the other one was for, yeah, these were for the Map of the Soul version. The others were for the other version. And then I have these. I have lost the other one, and I'm kind of mad because I feel like it was Tay's, and I don't know where it went. And then you get these for the You Never Walk Alone album, I guess. I meant to put this one back. This is for the winter package. And then a lot of these are just random from when you get face masks. They'll give you like a whole bunch of pictures. The Medio. A lot of them are like duplicates, but like very slightly different, so I kind of put them in the same pockets. That one's empty, I don't know why. Yeah, there's so many. I'm like, I love you, but I don't want this many. So many. I'm thinking of just kind of putting them somewhere because they take up so much space. And then these are some pictures. This one's from one of the musters, and this one's from the winter package. And then I got the BTS mail and kept the bag, of course. But yeah, that is it for the BTS album. Let's go to Miscellaneous. These pictures are from whenever I sometimes like trade photo cards. People make really cool collages, and I've actually kept them. So whoever traded with me and gave me these cool pictures, even though NCT aren't in this binder, I ran out of space on the other binder, so I kind of put them here. This picture of Pyeongju is so cute. I love this one. Strangely, despite it being miscellaneous, pretty organized. I should put these in their pockets, but I haven't. I have a Vicks section because I was going to start standing Vicks, and then who left? Was it Leo? Someone left. I just got into them, and then I got sad and haven't really gone back. I probably will eventually though. Maybe I'll do that this year. Beautiful. These ones have pockets, and I will not go through all this. The pockets are just for like goodies that come with, like freebies and goodies that come with the album, and you know, I want to keep them in here in case, so it's easier to get to them. So stickers, postcards that are too big for pockets, I kind of put them in these things. So we have Enhypen. My bias in Enhypen is Sunghoon and Nikki, and then Sunghoon and Jay, and then my bias record is Nikki, but Nikki is first just because I have more cards of him. So it's Sunghoon, Nikki, Jay, and then etc. So Sunghoon is my number one bias in the group. I actually was very lucky when I started standing, and I always got Sunghoon, and then I stopped, and all of these are traded ones. But it was fun while it lasted. Getting him each pull was great. Then we have Nikki. Nikki's very easy to collect. I'm surprised because I really thought Nikki was a popular member. Not that he's not anymore, but you know, like I just thought he was someone that would be hard to get. But thankfully, or I guess kind of thankfully, I managed to pull him a lot, and people trade him easily. So most of these were pulls except this one and I think this one. Jay, I never pulled him, and he's very hard to trade because I guess he's very popular. I kind of surprised, but good for him, good for him. I never pulled Jake or Heesung, so I didn't trade them. I just never pulled them. I always pulled either Sunghoon, Nikki, or Sunwoo and Jungwon. And it's been kind of sad to get rid of Jungwon, but I mean, I'm sure I'll pull him eventually, and I'll keep him whenever I catch up with everyone else. But yeah, I always got like Sunwoo, which is fine because he has really cute photo cards. But if I must, I will trade. But I really like this photo card of him. But I think my favorite Sunghoon photo card is probably, honestly, it might be this one. That's probably why I put it first, I bet. And then for Nikki, I really like this one. I'm really glad someone traded me because he looks adorable. Such a cutie pie. Love my son. So now we have Ace, which is a group that, it's so loud. A group that's very underrated. This one's flimsy because it's the one I use for trading, and I kind of stuff a few in together, but Ace. So my bias is Chun. I mean, I stan Ace more musically than personality-wise, just because they don't have a lot to watch, but so I only have really my bias, who's Chun, and then everyone else is kind of just my bias record. I don't really have a bias record for this group. It's just, you know, depending on the era. Hello. I actually really like that we have cute Polaroids for them. It's adorable. I love this picture, this trio here. Got it. Gods, just gods. Oh my goodness. This is a nice picture. I'm not a fan of these like little mini pictures. A lot of groups have been doing them. Pentagon, Ace. There's other groups. Treasure. They do it too. I don't know. Just not much of a fan, but That's fine. So now we have EXO. EXO's a weird group because I feel like we barely get photo cards. Like, I swear I have so many albums and not many photo cards. I've traded a few of Kai's, so maybe that's why, but even before that, I've only had like 2 pages of photo cards for them. So Chenyol and Chen are my biases, and Lay, like, honestly for EXO I have so many biases, so that's why it's been pretty hard to trade for them. I love this picture of him. This is actually, I think, his debut photo card. Then we have Chen. I actually was lucky and I got a few pulls for Lay. That's nice. Then we have Baekhyun and Kai. I think these are for his solo and Supreme. Yes. And then Suho. And then I have the Sehun. And then this Dio. I actually have 2 of Dio, but I didn't have enough slots for him, so sorry. And there's some more. And then these are Super One group photo cards. Then we have these. I need to catch up with my EXO collection because I have a couple solo albums I don't have yet. Okay, now we have one of my favorite groups recently, Gravity. They give you so many goodies and quite a few photo cards. We stan. I've had to trade many, not even Gravity photo cards, because I don't know, the community for Gravity for photo cards is just very minimal. So, and a lot of people stan like the same people, so like either I won't have the photo card, like I didn't pull for them, or like who they want to trade with, or they also stan like Wonjin, so I can't really trade for him. But I have a few trades for Wonjin right now, so thankfully I'm getting a few more of his. But a lot of these are like not even album photo cards, but I was kind of desperate, so I just went with it. I actually had to trade a few Stray Kids to get some of these, but it's fine. So we have Wonjin, my bias. I would say my favorite photo card is this one, which isn't even it's a, what is it? Dang it, I forgot. I think it's maybe a summer package or something, but it's cute. And I had all 3 for, you'll see. But I love this one. Then we have Taeyong, my son. We stan. He's adorable, so talented. I really like this photo card. And then we have Jungmo, my boy. Super cute. And then we have Minnie, Hyungjun, Alan, Sedum, and Ruben. I see I don't have, I haven't traded anyone. I just don't have their photo cards. Like, half the group have not pulled. I haven't gotten any for why am I blanking right now? For Sungmin, especially, like, none for him, but you know, better luck on the next album. I have also a few things on my wall, like a collage for some of these pictures. So some things I just don't have. They give you so many of these, what do you call these? They're like those things you get at the mall. They give you these, they give you standees. Super cute. They give you these. Like, you get so much stuff. We stand Gravity here. Starship does it really well, I've noticed with their groups. And we have Astro, a favorite. Astro, I'm pretty lucky. Like, people, I guess, don't, like, I don't know if Rocky's just not popular, but I've gotten a lot of his cards. Like, pretty easy to trade for him, thankfully. So, yeah, Rocky's my bias, and I actually pulled this photo card, and it's one of my favorites, but also this one. And this one, I like this one a lot. Oh, he's so cute. We have Jinjin. I've pulled Jinjin and MJ the most. Oops, my hair everywhere. Jeez, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. What the? Get up. Yep. We have Uno. Sana. And then this is from their DVD, the Astrode DVD. I have it, and you get 6 photo cards for each member. Satisfying. And then we have from the All Light album these beautiful postcards. Rockies is on my collage, that's why it's not here. And then some pictures from the albums. Now we have the most stressful group to collect, ATs. I swear, no one wants to trade. We have Yesung. I've pulled him for the first time on the recent album and the album before that, so that's great. And I've traded for these cards. I would say my favorite, oh my god, my hair's everywhere. My favorite picture is actually the one I pulled, which is this one. But I really like this one too. I have Ouyang. I've been pretty hesitant on trading this. I pulled this one and I don't want to give it up, but I might have to one day. And I have Sunghwa. He was actually a member I pulled these two for, but at that time I feel like I didn't stand him quite yet, but I'm glad I kept him because he's become my bias over the past year. And I pulled this photo card too, so these 3 are pulls. That one I had to trade, and I'm pretty sure I traded like a really good card for this one. And then we have Hongjoong, and then we have Yuno, bias record right there, and Jungho. I don't think I've ever, oh no, I pulled Son, but I've sadly had to trade him quite a few times. I think, yeah, I pulled Mingi before, but I traded him for one of the Yesung cards. It's very sad. It's like part of me, that's why I didn't want to get into trading, because it's like you have to get rid of photo cards to like get photo cards. So it's always like a battle. Sometimes I just depend on the photo card. If I'm like really want that one, then I'll trade things. But yeah, so now I have day 6. So sad Jay's no longer in J6, but it's definitely for the better. I hope his mental health's okay. Honestly, you don't really get many photo cards with day 6. Like, I also don't have that many albums. I've only gotten a few. Yeah, so these are it. I guess my bias might be Wonpil and Dawn. I don't really know. I'm always back and forth with day 6. They're not a group where I've been like attached to anyone specifically. I mean, I've been attached to Jay, especially recently, because I worry for him and I hope he's okay. I genuinely hope he's okay. I don't want to make this too sad. I worry for him a lot. His mental health. But yeah. I have New East. I don't have them organized at all because I don't have a bias, or I don't really, not gonna lie, I can't even tell them apart that well yet. I can only tell like Erin, Minhyun, kind of, and like Ren, maybe. But yeah, this year I'm gonna get back into New East. I have bought their albums because I love their music. I have a couple more albums to check out. But right now I don't have a bias. These are just photo cards. I just made sure I bought the albums just in case one day they don't sell them anymore. And yeah, but just some freebies here. Now shiny. One of my old biases, Key. Goodness, I have such an iconic photo card right here. So happy I pulled that one. And I don't know why these are all together. Is it because, it's because they're these ones, and I just didn't care to really have them spread out, so I just put them together, I guess. I don't know. So these are from his mini album, and I think this one is too. Yeah, that's from his first album. This one's from his first mini. Then we have Onu, and then we have Junghyun, which I think is from his album, yeah, Base. And that's from Onu's. And then we have Damon. I've had to trade a Damon photo card. It was very depressing. I had to do it though. Then my first Mino pull, which was great. I think this is from Don't Calm. No, it's from Atlantis. Okay. And then some photo cards from their albums. beautiful picture of Junghyun. I think I got this when I bought one of their albums from Music Choice LA. Sherlock. I love this picture. Now we have the boys. My collection for a while is doing great. Or Hyunjun, he has released a new song. It's amazing. Check it out. But yeah, it's going pretty well. One's on its way. I feel like it got lost. I haven't gotten it yet. I'm gonna have to message them. But yeah, then we have Younghoon. No. I think my favorite wall photo card is actually the one I pulled, which is this one. Or it might be this one. I don't know. Jungmin, Sonu, Eric, Kevin. I always pull Kevin. I love you, Kevin, but man, I always pull you. Some freebies. This is such a gorgeous photo. Oh, is this empty? What are you doing here? I have to take that out, but yeah. God, my hair is everywhere. TXT, the most frustrating group to trade for because I don't want to trade anyone. Oh my god. Because TXT is a group where I'm use my bias, but like also this isn't even, is that a photo card? Yeah, that is. This one's not a photo card. But like, because Bummy is my bias, but like Taeyeon's my bias, but then like Hyunika has my bias Wrecker, so I don't want to trade him either. But then I really love Yeonjun and Subin, and I never want to give up their photo card. So if I ever trade for TXT, it's always like someone who's willing to cross trade and like doesn't mind if I give them like, I don't know, a Stray Kids photo card and then I get a TXT one. Like usually that's the only way I can get them. Like I got this photo card of Taeyeon from, I think it was a Stray Kids photo card. So yeah, I think sadly I had to trade my Harley Quinn Subin photo card for this one, just because I really wanted this one, and I was like, well, I pulled Subin, so I guess I can trade him, but it was really hard, and that was actually one of my first Subin photo cards. So I always pulled Yeonjun, which I think is pretty lucky considering he's not even my bias, but I don't want to trade him either. But if I'm ever that desperate, I guess I can, but I really like these photo cards. He has really good photo cards, some of my favorites. But yeah, my favorite for this group is probably Harley Quinn, of course, and then this beautiful Taeyeon photo card. I actually have another Taeyeon on the way. Yeah. And then we have these. I actually got Yeonjun for this one too. I told you, I always pull Yeonjun. I'm not gonna complain, just, you know what happens. And then we have Woonas. Whoa, why are you falling out? Oh my goodness. Why are you here? Oh. Hello? Why are you just... Okay, well my bias is Raven, as you can see here. I barely have a Raven. Like, it's very sad, but, you know. Never pull him. I have a lot of Litos. But, that's fine. But one else is a group where it's also a little frustrating, and besides Raven being my bias, I kind of just really like everyone, so I never want to trade anyone. I know people will like definitely trade for Shawn, especially for like this photo here, but I don't want to give it up, so you know, I just gotta deal with it. Same goes with Kia from One We, which I kind of just put One We with One Us. These are just not even real photo cards, they're just, you know. But yeah, I think really I've pulled him a couple times, so that's great. But yeah, no one wants to trade for Kia, but it's fine. I really like this picture of him. He looks so cute. I get a lot of cute Raven freebie stuff though, so that's nice. Victon, another frustrating group. Hanse, why are there just random stuff everywhere? My goodness. Hanse is like suddenly really popular, so I can never trade for him, but Subin's my bias record and I get so much Subin photo cards, so that's nice. Finally managed to trade one card for this one, which is great. But these are all like from their tour. I have some Sejun, I pulled some Chocolat, which is fine, but they're cute. I've never pulled Sungwoo, but I guess we deal with that sadness. Got up like no Bang Chan either, I don't think. Then we have SF9. I've faced a difficult life in the trading community, I swear. Like, what the heck? Oh, okay. That's why I did that. Okay. I've struggled a lot, you know, it's kind of hard, but I managed to trade for Taeyong. Once again, it's one of those things where they don't really want anyone I have to always like cross trade to get him, but it's worth it. It's worth it, especially for this one. This one's my favorite, and I pulled this one, which is great. It's a pre-order benefit. Love that. But we have Youngman, who I think is also biased. I think he's my bias tracker now. Simdoan and Dawan got Jaehyun, Channy loves me, I guess, as you can see. But yeah, I've traded for this, and just some pre-order stuff. And then we have Card, which I only have one album for them because they just disappeared. Also some random freebie stuff. But yeah, next binder. Okay, we have the girl group binder, which it's pretty thick, and the main reason is just the group called twice. Like, they really give you a lot of photo cards, man. As I've said, I'm kind of new to the girl group, collecting for a few groups, but not like, I find it kind of hard because a lot of these groups I like, I don't know how to explain it. It's either like they've disbanded, they're on hiatus, or like they're just kind of hard to collect for some reason. I don't know, it's hard to find the girl group collection community where people trade. It's usually like I can never find people trading Luna or anything like that. I finally managed to trade for this Eve photo card, but yeah, so we have Eve, Vivi, Hyunjin. Those are who I'm kind of looking for. I don't have like many photo cards for them though. I think for groups where there's like a lot of members, unless they're really popular, it's kind of hard to trade because a lot of times the popular member, everyone's kind of like looking for them, so it's really hard, man. It's also hard to just pull anyone, but I also like these pictures of Chu, so I've kind of been keeping her to myself, but yeah. And then there's these, and we have Blackpink. I think Jennie may hate me. I love this picture of Rose. This is probably my favorite photo card from them. But yeah, Jennie, I only have one. I actually accidentally got two photo cards of Lisa, like they were stuck together. So clearly I don't think I was meant to get double. But no one wants to trade for her. I actually have the photo cards still. I'm like, I might just give it away for free because I don't want two photo cards. But I have this cute, they're so cute. I like this one the most. I'm not a fan of photo cards like these. They look fake, like the fake ones you get. But maybe that's just me. Then we have Red Velvet, the worst group to collect because they don't sell their old albums anymore. So annoying. We have Sugi, my bias, and then Joy, my bias wrecker. I love this photo card of her. She looks so cute. I pull Wendy the most. And Irene, as you can see here, I'm sadly the person who like never pulled Yuri. Like, ever. I'm very sad about that. I love this picture. It's so cute. These adorable Polaroids from Joy's mini album. And then the freebies from Sogi and Irene's album. Then we have Idol. This is one of those groups where I'm like, what's the point? What's the point anymore? Very sad. Sujin was my bias. I thankfully bought the Dum Dee Dum Dee album at my CD store that I go to, where they have just a few like K-pop albums. Bought it with very little, like I just didn't even bother hoping she would be the one I'd pull, and I pulled her, so I'm so happy. I finally got a Sujin photocard, but it's after she's not in the group anymore, so I'm very sad about that. But yeah, I always pull Soyeon. I did get this Sujin thing though, which is really cute. Wait, why are you guys here? I need to fix that. They are in the wrong section, but yeah. Now for this chaotic mess here, we have Twice. They're the best group to collect in the sense that you get so many cards, but then like dang, you have so many. So here's all the pre-order benefits. I actually have so many other albums that like I have a lot of double of these, so I've been trying to sell them, but I think everyone also like pre-orders, so it's like no one wants them. So many. This one's from their DVD. This is also from their DVD. Alright, my bias Chang. I don't even know. I actually, for Twice, I'm pretty sure I remember, if I remember correctly, I think I put them in order of like oldest to newest, so I think my favorite photo card for Che is actually on its way. It's the blue hair one from Formula of Love, but right now I think it's this one, or this one. Then Jio, who I never pull, which is so sad, but I actually pulled her a lot for Formula of Love, but other than that, like a lot of these were just given to me from someone, or I traded. Like that's pretty much it. Like I never pulled her, so sad. I think I pulled this one. I don't remember that, but this one's my favorite, or this one. I don't know. Oh, I like this one a lot too. Now Chewy, my angel, who I thankfully always can trade. Like I thought Chewy was really popular, and she is, I guess, but a lot of people don't mind trading her, and I'm like, thank you. I love this one. I have a whole lot of her photo cards. Very happy about that. I think my favorite might be, I don't know. I really like this one. I like all the recent ones, or this one. Then we have Mina. I really like this card. I like their recent photo cards so much. They're so cute. Momo, I actually pulled Momo, which I'm once again thankful for. Got a lot of hers. Then we have Diane. Then Sana. I've had to trade a lot of Sanas, but you know, I still managed to keep a few. Jungyeon, I trade a lot of Jungyeons, but I also keep this one for sure. Like, this is one of my favorite photo cards. I don't know why I love it so much, but it's one of my top favorites. I just think she looks so cute with this apple. And then Nayeon, who I've traded with a friend, a nice friend who gives me Che, and I give him Nayeon. But yeah, I've pulled her a couple times. I love these. Also, I have all these. They're just in a stack because I don't know where to put them because there's 9 members, so I fill up the 9 things, but then you have these. Yeah, I don't know what to do with all these. I mean, I just gotta keep them. Oh, I have this one, but I didn't fit it anywhere, so. But then we have some random pictures that I got from like ordering their light stick or something, and then these. Catcher. I only have a couple of their albums, so it's just kind of one page. But my bias Yuhyun, who I've managed to pull or trade with. We have Everglow, only one on the photo card, but we deal. I have a lot of Mia, Aisha, Yeren, you know. Then we have Oh My Girl. So my bias is Binny. Oh My Girl is a pretty known group, but like, I guess maybe their fandom might be small or more secluded, but it's been kind of hard to trade in general for them. Like, there's not many posts of trading, so I've kind of had to constantly look at the hashtag to find anyone trading and just instantly grab onto that post to trade for Binny, because this was a struggle. I had none when I first bought all the albums. Like, I never pulled her. But it's okay. I've managed to find some. And then I have Yua, who's my bias tracker. Did pretty good. I mean, most of them are from her solo album. And Mimi, Sunghi. Aden loves me, I guess. I always pull Aden. Then we have Itzy. Charang's pretty hard to find to trade with too. I feel like Itzy, it's like I don't want to trade anyone in Itzy. I've had to kind of trade Leah a lot because I just pull her so much, but it's hard to trade in this group. Any group where there's like 5 or 4 members, I feel it's really hard to give up anyone. But I love this one. She looks adorable, so cute. Then we have Yuna. This is probably one of my favorite photo cards. Regine looks so cute in it. And we have Purple Kiss. They only have a couple albums, so I don't have many photo cards. I'm in the middle of trading one of them for June, but I have Dozy, my bias. So Mamamoo, I actually don't collect Mamamoo. I just kind of labeled it that. I just have Leon. I really like Leon. I don't know if I'm ever going to collect Mamamoo. I mean, I might one day maybe, but right now they're not really priority. I just get her solo albums because she's my bias. Then we have G-Friend finally starting to get their albums. My bias is Onna. And just some random photo cards. I only have a couple of their albums, so nothing too big right now. And then it says Girls' Generation, well, SNSD, but I only have, I mean, it's hard to get Girls' Generation albums and they don't have photo cards really, only newer ones, so I have those. But we have Cosmic Girls, I'm starting to collect them, and then Yerum, my bias, and then, yeah, a lot of them. But alright. That's the girl groups. And here's some, because I don't have folders for most of these, I just have their freebie stuff here. But let's hop into the finale, the big chunk of this video, which is the boy group alt binder. So if you've ever been on my channel, you know how much I love Icon, 17, Monsta X, and Stray Kids. And then I have a lot of groups, maybe where they're not like my bias group, but I just have like a lot of their stuff because maybe they just, like, JYP really gives you a lot of photo cards, man. They do not play. Here's a lot of just random stuff, but, oh, like an NCT, but NCT's, I lost their name tag. But, alright, let's start with Monsta X. We have quite a lot of stuff for them. These are from their DVD, and then this is from their plushie collection called Tutacom. I bought all their plushies, so I got a lot of these photo cards. These are actually, some of them are just one, but I have like a whole stack of them. They really do not mess around. These are like unit or group photo cards. I hate this binder because it gets stuck. And so my bias, wait, why is this like this? That's not how this should be. Why is Hyungwon here? I'm so sorry. That was really weird. Okay, Kian is my bias. I love all his photo cards. Like, it's actually hard for me to pick a favorite. I think this one just remains in my heart, but I really like this one as well. Then Hyungwon's also my bias. I've managed to pull him a couple of times, and I think this one might be my favorite. I don't know. Then we have Juhan and I.M or Changyun. I love this photo card of him. He's such a cutie pie. So for Monster X, I don't really have a bias record. Like, I claim it's Changyun a lot, but sometimes it's Juhan, sometimes it's Wonho, since I also consider him part of Monster X still. Minhyuk and Shonu also bias wrecked me a lot during certain eras. But yeah, so I have a lot of Wonho simply because of his solo albums. I love this picture of him so much. But I've actually pulled him a few times. I actually pulled him on the album that, like, when he left the group, which was on my birthday, so thank you for breaking my heart. I'm just kidding, it's not his fault. But I ordered the album because he left when the album was being released, and I managed to pull him on it, so that was nice. I think it was this photo card, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. But yeah. I love this photo card too, super cute. Then we have Minhyuk. I pull him a lot. And then Shonu. I also pull him a lot. I've actually traded him a couple times for Kian photo cards. Then we have some freebies or some fake photo cards as well. So I have a lot of pictures. I bought a lot of merch from Music Choice LA, and they just give you like pictures. It's really cool. Also, a lot of them are from when I went to see them on tour. They're actually going to be the group I'm going to see first time in concert since COVID, or like COVID's still happening, but since COVID started, I was supposed to go to their tour, but then it got delayed, and they're going to be my first concert back. But a lot of these pictures are also from that, since a lot of people were handing out free stuff at the concert. Alright. Here's the chunk, man. Here's the big chunk. This is like 17 is what Twice is. They give you a lot of photo cards. Well, they used to. Things have changed, I guess. But I've traded so much for 17, like, goodness. I actually have a lot of 17 photo cards that are being traded right now. Like Dino, Vernon, and someone, I'm trading a lot of them right now. So they might, I mean, there's still so many though, but I have more technically, they're just not here yet. But Joshua is my bias. I've actually only pulled him, well, okay, for 17, like, I have these 3 that are like sets of 13, and that's how I kind of started. So this one's from Going 17 magazine, this one's from, I think they're Season's Greetings, and then this one's from the tour DVD. So I always start with them, so no matter what, I have 3 photo cards for every member, and then I kind of start. But yeah, I only pulled Joshua like twice. I've had to trade a lot for him. So I've only pulled this one and this one. Yeah, this one's from the DVD. But yes, I've traded for the rest basically. But yeah, like, I barely have Joshua photo cards because there's just these ones you get no matter what. But yeah, so for Minghao, these 3, you always get these when you bought them. But I also, I have this photo card for Joshua. He's special. He's my favorite photo card ever. He remains in this, and he stays on my shelf. But yeah, Joshua. I have a lot of Joshuas on the way. I bought this one because I needed it really badly, and no one, like, I didn't have anything to trade for him because they were asking for something specific. And yeah, Uzi, these three you get no matter what. And yes, these are 2 different photo cards. They really like to mess with us, don't they? And I'm a lucky person because I actually I pull Junghan a lot. So that's nice. I mean, not a lot, but apparently a lot of people don't ever pull him at all, and I've managed to pull him. I pulled him for this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. So that's nice. I traded for this one. I also have a Junghan on the way. June, he wasn't like my bias wrecker for a long time, and I'm very thankful I pulled him back then, because now I'm very thankful, especially for these Polaroids that are photo cards for the 11 letter repackage. I'm very thankful. Like, most of these I've pulled. I've only traded for this one, and this one, I think. I don't remember, but yeah. So I am trading a Vernon. He's not here, but I have another Vernon card technically right now, at least. But yeah, here's Vernon. So these 3 are technically you get no matter what. Wanu, I only have this one. I actually don't pull Wanu much anyways, so I barely trade him. I just don't get him. And I barely get Hoshi. I've had to trade a really cute Hoshi photo card because I really needed a Minghao one, and I just had to take the bullet there. Do you know I barely pull either? Honestly, for 17, I basically pull Seungwon, DK, and Junghan. Like, I basically pull them all the time. I only had one Scoops photo card, and I had to like really think about it before I traded for a Joshua, because it was a really cute one. It's the Target Ataka photo card, and I had to trade it for Joshua. It was hard though. But yeah, all these, I don't ever get Mingyu. I always get someone, but I've traded all of them, sadly. Like, he's the only member I pull, and I have to trade him. It's a hard life, man. And then we have DK. I'm probably gonna trade these ones soon. A lot of my 17s are like in transition for trading. So then we have these for the incomplete tour. Or not tour, it's just online DVD, but you know. And we have all these. And a lot of these pictures are on my collage poster board right now. I'm like, want to thank the Lord Jesus for this gorgeous picture of Joshua. Like, I didn't even put him on the wall. It's too precious. He just stays in here where he's protected. And we have Icon, who you like barely get photo cards for. I'm gonna have to like buy other versions of their albums at this point. It's very hard to get Jay. Like, the Icon fandom just doesn't trade, I guess. Like, it's so hard to get him. It's hard to find any trading for Icon. But I managed to get these 2 and trade them. Like, trade for these 2. But they weren't for Icon. Well, this one was for a BI photo card, but yeah. So most of these are just Bobby or BI just because they have solo albums. And then I always pull DK and June, so. I actually haven't even pulled Chenu. I just kind of pull him for these random. Oh, ow. That noise hurt my ear. I always just get his, like, freebie stuff. And then a lot of these are, well, these are from, I think they're Welcome Back album, and then a lot of these are just pictures from their summer package, or like DVDs and stuff like that. And then I put like all of BI's stuff in one thing because it was just taking up too much space. And, oh no, I didn't. I put on multiple things, but I guess there's a few in each. He gave you a lot of stuff. Alright, Stray Kids. Pretty like easy to trade, to be honest, because everyone's pretty popular in Stray Kids. Like, it's pretty easy to trade. Like, I've managed to get a few Felix cards, Hyunjin even, IN, like, I don't know, it's a nice album, it's a nice group to trade with. But yeah, I tried to put them in order besides these two. They're both pre-orders, and I just put them in the front, kind of like with 17, and then went in order, just to kind of start the new member. But I love this picture of Felix. He's so cute. I've been trying to get his blue hair photocard, but it's kind of hard. But yeah, I have a lot of these. They're cute. I don't think I've ever pulled Felix. I think all of these are traded. I've actually pulled IN a few times in me. I love his little pose. He's such a cutie pie. I actually got 2 of these I've been trying to trade. Hyunjin, I've actually pulled a few times, but I've actually traded him a lot. Like, I don't know. I thought it would be kind of hard to trade in the Stray Kids community since a lot of people bias Felix, Hyunjin, like, and Bangchan. But no, everyone's pretty nice. Pretty easy to trade with. People, everyone kind of has, like, a lot of members, like, are popular, so it's perfect. Oh, I love this. So Mino's, I guess, my bias wrecker, you could say. My bias is Felix and IN, and then bias wrecker is Hyunjin, but Mino, Jisung, like, Stray Kids is a group where I bias wreck a lot of the members, but I had this photocard, then I traded it for Felix, and then I kind of regretted it, and then I traded again to get him from someone else. It was a difficult life. I don't know why I did that. I guess I was just desperate. But yeah, I wanted it back, so I traded for someone else. And I pulled Jisung a lot. So, oh, my hair. A lot of these I pulled. I pulled all these. I don't collect Jisung, but I also don't. I try not to get rid of him either. It's hard. Then we have Changbin. I pulled Changbin, Sungmin, and Bangchan a lot. Those are like the 3. Oh, and Jisung. I pulled Jisung a lot too. But I've traded a lot of my Bangchan. Actually, no, I didn't. I don't pull Bangchan a lot. I've only pulled this one and I Am Who, but I traded that for Felix. So, but yeah, Sungmin, I traded a lot of his, but I keep these, of course. I try to keep the ones where they're like the 027 ones. I have a few of their pictures on my collage thing, so a few things are missing. But yeah, I remember I pulled this one. I actually got Hyunjin a lot for the debut and mixtape album. And with Pentagon, it's not many photocards really, like, because I've traded them. It's kind of hard to trade with Pentagon as well. They're pretty small community, but yeah, I managed to thankfully pull Dawn from Hyuna and Dawn's album because I've been wanting him a lot. But yeah, not much to say with them. My bias is Woosuk and Dawn, but you know, he's not in the group anymore, so. But they're one of my favorite groups, so that's why they're in this binder. And yeah, but I have NCT. They have a lot of freebies and stuff. Alright, so since there's so many units and everything, I mean, everyone's in this section: Wavy, NCT, NCT Dream, NCT 127. But yeah, we have Jungwoo. Hello. Get off. Okay. Doing pretty good with his collection. Jamin's actually pretty easy to trade for as well. Pretty shocking. He's pretty popular. Renjun's actually like the reason. Wait, no, was it Renjun? No, Treasure was the reason. But like Renjun was one of the reasons I like started trading him and Taeyong from SF9. I just always want a Renjun photo card, man. And this one was the one I was looking for the most. I just think it's the cutest photo card. It's probably one of my favorites. All his photo cards are so cute. Then we have Lucas. I have traded quite a lot for Lucas. All of these. Win-Win being the most difficult man on this planet. No one wants to trade Win-Win. Screw everyone. I'm just kidding, but it's so hard. I can never like. He's not even like an option. No one posts him. Like, at least for like Renjun, who's kind of hard to trade for. Like, but you know, you make it. At least he's an option. It's just like, oh, I only want him for Taeyong or something, and it's like, okay, well, I'll try. Or like Mark, like everyone wants to trade for Mark, and it's like either you just don't have Mark, you know, like, but like sometimes people just don't even post Win-Win. It's very hard to find Win-Win photo cards. He's a nightmare, but you know, we deal with it. Then we have Chenla. Only have a few of his. I try not to trade his. And then we have Yang, Johnny, Xiaojun. I pull Tail a lot, like all the time. Tail, I love you, but dang. Always pulling him. And then this Jenna photo card, which I'm actually about to trade for a Lucas photo card. So he's about to exit, but I put him in here because I've actually pulled this one before. This is my second time pulling this one, because I bought the album again, but it's fine. Alright, some freebies, random pictures. One's like, oh wait, gorgeous. Then we have Tail. I told you I'm waving Tail. This cute tank photo is so cute. I love it so much. Tail and Haechan. Alright, Treasure. The reason I started buying photo cards and trading, it's all Asahi's fault. Always Asahi's fault. As you can see here, I don't have many Asahi photo cards still, even after trading. One of them's so while from the boys and Asahi, I traded for both of them together. Like, it was a 2 trade, and still haven't gotten them. So I'm gonna have to DM that person because something's wrong. Then we have Jihoon, and then Yoshi. These are all my biases. I have a lot of biases in Treasure. It's kind of hard to trade for them too. Yoshi's probably like someone I'm trying to get the most, Yoshi and Asahi, but yeah, Mashi, I never want to trade anyone. Jungkook, Haruto, like, no one. I don't want to trade anyone. Jungwoo is the most pulled member for me. Like, I always pull Jungwoo, and I'm not gonna complain. He's my son, you know? I love that his pictures are just like copy pasted, man. I love this boy. He's adorable. Hyunsuk, I've actually traded him a couple times, but I'm trying not to anymore. I need these. Dayoung, where are you? Why can I never pull you? And then our God Yadam here, our Golden Vocal King. I've traded a lot of Yadams. I know, I still have a lot, but I've actually traded a lot. Like Yadam and Jungwoo, I've always traded. I've always pulled. And I've traded a lot of Yadams, but now I'm kind of trying to keep these ones. Especially this one. It's so cute. And this one's adorable. And then we have Junghoon and Jaehyuk. I'm never trading this picture of Jaehyuk. He looks adorable. He will remain here. And then these little pictures. And now we are about to go to... I have 2 Yadams, man. We are going to GOT7. So many photo cards. Wait, is that a real photo card? It is. Why does it look fake? Young Jay, my boy. I always am thankful for him. He came through. He's one of my biases where I always pulled him. Thank you. Not mad. Not all these are not traded. I've only traded this one and like this one. These are the only two I've traded. The rest are pulled. I pulled these. I'm so thankful. I mean, a couple of them are DVDs, so, but you know, it's nice. I'm thankful. These are from his solo album. Then we have Jin Young and Mark. Mark is evil. Mark does not want me to have any of his photo cards because I technically only have this one and like this one. So thanks a lot. But I got Jin Young. He came through as a bias wrecker. Bam Bam. Cute. I'm really glad I got this one. I'm still mad at Bam Bam because him and Yuyam didn't give us photo cards for their albums, so I know there's like a reason, and they're like, oh, we just didn't want to blah blah blah, but no, I wanted the photo cards. Then we have JB. I actually don't really pull JB, and the one I did pull I traded, and then I have his solo album one here. Come on through. It didn't fit, so this one. And I've traded a couple of Marks and just kept this one because I think it's super cute. I mean Marks, gosh. I traded a couple of Jacksons and I got this one. I'm keeping this one. But yep, that is it. We're now finished with all the photo cards. Okay, this one's my all-time favorite, and we'll end it on this. Let me know if you have like a favorite photo card or anything like that. Any you're willing to buy. Like, I was willing to buy this photo card because I loved it so much. There's like another version of it, I think, without the glasses. But yeah, I do collect photo cards. I don't buy them really. Like, I bought this one and like an Asahi one, and that was about it. But I mean, there's a couple I'm willing to buy. Like, I might just eventually buy the Felix one with blue hair. But I usually try to wait as long as I can to try to get it. But yeah, I mean, if I must, I must one day. But yeah, that is it for this video. Let me know, how many photo cards do you think you have? Like, do you have a whole bunch like me? I feel like I think I have a lot, but then most of like the thickness of my binders is like the freebies. I notice a lot of people don't put their freebies in their binders. I do, just so that I can get them eventually, and it's a little easier than going through the albums. But yeah, let me know if you have a certain way you trade or collect things or organize your binders, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
3, 4, 5, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. Baby, I'm ready for you. Miscellaneous.